It's 11 trivia questions on bodies of water. Get ready to get wet. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out this show. If you like trivia, get ready to play along with 11 questions on bodies of water. I used this in October of 2017, according to the folder I pulled it from on my PowerPoint app. So this is one of my live trivia nights from a couple years back. It's not recorded live. I'm just going to read the questions for you today. So you can play along. You can write down the answers. You can yell out the answers. There's lots of ways to interact with the show and have fun with it. Some people play with their family. Some people play while they're in the car on a road trip or on their daily commutes, like my friend A.C. Schlater, who just left a review on iTunes. It says, Buds is the best, 5 stars. Thank you, A.C. Always funny, relatable, and speaks to the inner nerd in all of us. This is my favorite daily podcast and great for rides to work. Couldn't recommend more highly. Thank you so much. That was left last Friday. Appreciate it. A.C. Schlater, if that is your real name. Thanks for that very cool review. You too can leave an iTunes review and help get more eyes on the show, and that would be greatly appreciated over on iTunes. Rate, review, and subscribe for new episodes every single day. We're going to have some fun with this episode today. It's about water. I'm a guy who doesn't drink enough water, but I am currently drinking 4 cups of water from a larger Trenta Starbucks cup. So I'm going to squeeze that down because I really don't like drinking water. And then I'm going to chug some Honest Tea, which I never shut up about on this show. Half tea, half lemonade. It's organic. That doesn't really mean anything to me, but I do like it. And it's very good in the summertime. What's your summertime drink of choice? Let me know. Send me a tweet. You can follow me on Twitter at RyanBuds, RyanBudds. You can also check out where I'm at if you want to play live trivia with me in Southern California. Go to triviawithbuds.com, click on locations, or scroll down on the homepage to see all the events for the week. We got some great special events coming up in Redlands, California. 10 tickets sold already for July 27th's big Parks and Rec and Office themed trivia night. I just picked up a Schrute Farms Beat Wine shirt, which is very, very cool. So that'll be one of the prizes amongst many for the winning team over at J. Riley Distillery, Redlands, California. Tickets available at the banner at the top of triviawithbuds.com. Ogo Pogo Brewing coming up for a Harry Potter trivia night on August 31st. That's a Saturday night at 7 p.m. Tickets available on the website as well. And one more special event. It's going to be just The Office, and that is at R.T. Rogers Brewing. And that's on August 10th, a Saturday. And it's kind of an early matinee style show from 5 to 7. So late afternoon, you could still go out on a Saturday night and tear up the town. That's in Sierra Madre, California at R.T. Rogers Brewing. Tickets all available at the website. And if you want links to anything I'm talking about, just go to the show notes and click your heart away. Okay, guys, we're going to jump into today's episode on bodies of water. Get ready to learn about H2O. Here we go. All right, bodies of water trivia. I got 11 questions for you. Here's question number 1. Of the 5 oceans, which one is the smallest? Question number 1, of the 5 oceans, which one is the smallest? Question number 2, name either of the states that the Chesapeake Bay is between. Number 2, name either of the states that the Chesapeake Bay is between. Question number 3. Which one of the Great Lakes is the largest? Number 3. Which one of the Great Lakes is the largest? Question number 4. How many states touch the Gulf of Mexico? Number 4. How many states touch the Gulf of Mexico? Bodies of water. Question number 5. Here's an easy one for you. What is the name for a body of water dug around a castle for protection? Number 5, what are we talking about there? Number 5, dug around a castle for protection. Question number 6, in what state would you find the Kuskokwim River? Kuskokwim. Kuskokwim River. What state is that? Number 6. Question number 7, the Coral Sea is off the coast of what continent? Number 7, the Coral Sea is off the coast of what continent? Number 7. Question number 8, what is unique about the sand at the Punaluu Beach in Hawaii? Number 8, what is unique about the sand at Punaluu Beach in Hawaii? Bodies of water. Number 9, what lake is Navy Pier on in Chicago? What lake is Navy Pier on in Sweet Home, Chicago? Number 9. Question number 10, what sea is south of the Ukraine and north of Turkey? Number 10, what sea is south of the Ukraine and north of Turkey? And your 2-point bonus question, if you're writing these down at home, who wrote the novel The Old Man and the Sea? Number 11 for 2 points, who wrote the novel The Old Man and the Sea? All right, those are your questions for Bodies of Water. 11 questions on today's quiz. I hope you did well on these. I hope you learned something from these. And we're going to go over the answers to these watery questions in just a sec. We're back with the answers to Bodies of Water. Let's see how you did on this quick quiz on water. Number 1, of the 5 oceans, which one is the smallest? The answer is the Arctic Ocean. Number 1, Arctic Ocean. For the life of me, I thought there were 4 oceans. When I looked this up, I'm like, I swear to God, my whole life there were 4. And once I saw all 5, I'm like, yeah, of course. What am I thinking? Number 2, name either of the states that the Chesapeake Bay is between. You could have put Maryland and Virginia. Those are the either of the states that the Chesapeake Bay is between, Maryland and Virginia. Number 2, never been there, but sounds like kind of a cool thing to go check out. Number 3, which one of the Great Lakes is the largest? It has a name that is superior to the other lakes because it is Lake Superior. That's how you remember that's the biggest one. Number 3, Lake Superior. Number 4, how many states touch the Gulf of Mexico? 5 total states on the bottom there of the U.S. How many states touch the Gulf? 5 total states. Number 5, what is the name for the body of water dug around a castle for protection? This is what I call a softball question. I mean, everybody knows this one, right? It's a moat. I have one around my house in Fontana, California, to keep out all the cretins. Number 6, in what state would you find the Kuskokwim River? That's an Alaskan river. Number 6, Alaska, Kuskokwim River. Number 7, the Coral Sea is off the coast of what continent? That would be Australia. Shout out to Dan Papalo, who I think lives there. Number 7, Australia. Number 8, what is unique about the sand at the Punaluu Beach in Hawaii? They have black sand there. You've seen pictures of it. Maybe you've actually held it in your hands or felt it on your feet, but it is black sand. Number 9, what lake is Navy Pier on in Chicago? That is Lake Michigan. Navy Pier, lots of fun stuff to do there. There's a Bubba Gump shrimp, and there's boat rides you could take. There's a large Ferris wheel. It's a great, 8th grade field trip place. Number 9 was Lake Michigan. Number 10, what sea is south of the Ukraine and north of Turkey? The Black Sea. That would go perfect with that black sand in Hawaii. We just talked about the Black Sea. And the bonus for 2 points, who wrote the novel The Old Man and the Sea? That was old Ernest Hemingway. He liked to drink and write stuff. Ernest Hemingway wrote The Old Man and the Sea. Those were your questions for today's episode. I hope you had a great time playing along with those questions on bodies of water. And right now, it's time for the Trivia Team Name of the Day. Trivia Team Name of the Day comes to you, not from my head, but from my friend David Prate. David wrote a bunch of these and emailed me. He said, hey, some of these aren't great, but use what you want. So thank you, David. The Trivia Team Name of the Day for today is Grateful Dead Wrong. That's another one that I feel like I should have seen at some point. I had Frank Lloyd Wrong a couple weeks ago. I thought that was a fun one. But Grateful Dead Wrong. So that combines, of course, the Grateful Dead and being dead wrong at trivia. Grateful Dead Wrong. Use that one next time you need a good team name. And it's time for the question of the day. Question of the day is totally random, and it comes to you from our friends at Funky Monkey Designs in San Dimas, California. If you need something printed, maybe a jacket, maybe a hat, they do it all. And their hats are really well embroidered. So go check them out at fmdesignsinc.com. Funky Monkey Designs. Question of the day is, at what theme park could you find the Water World Stunt Show? This has been around forever, since the movie came out, I think. At what theme park could you still watch the Water World Stunt Show? Let me know the answer in a tweet or an email at RyanBuds or ryanbuds@gmail.com, and I'll make sure that you are in the running for a cool prize. Guys, if you want to be part of the show, you can join our Patreon page at patreon.com/triviawithbuds. For $20 a month, you get to be a dedicated guest on the show. So if you want your voice to be heard on the show, just join that tier and we'll set up a little Skype call. We'll have you do some trivia. You could ask me questions. I could ask you questions. We could promote your stuff. It's very cool. And if you don't want to be a guest, but you do want me to promote your stuff, you get a shout out on anything you want for $10 a month. So go over there, check it out, patreon.com/triviawithbuds. The link is in the show notes. Thank you guys so much for listening to this show. Thanks for leaving iTunes reviews. Thanks for telling a friend, and we'll see you tomorrow for more trivia with me. Cheers.